Good morning, grandkids. I thought I'd do a quick vlog this morning. Maybe it won't be too quick, but I don't know. Uh, I wanted to start out with a couple of things that I don't know if I've shown this picture or not that a young lady made for me. It was still laying here on my desk instead of put away in my box of all my keepsake things that I get from all of you. And it's a picture of Catamit from my first uh, Sky Skyrim series. It says Catamit with the blood skull blade. And oh my gosh, I can't even read her name. It's so tiny down in the corner. And I have forgotten who it came from. So if you're watching, tell me down in the comments. This is the picture. It is such a good picture. This is Catamit, mountains in the back and the moon coming up and a dragon in the sky. Isn't that really cool? Look at that blood skull blade. Very well drawn. I really love that. I don't know why it was still out here on my desk, but I shall now put it away in my keepsakes. And the other thing is somebody had asked me, they evidently missed the vlog where I showed this certificate from the Guinness World Records, and they wanted to see it. So I'll show you that again before I put it away. That was for being the oldest recording gamer on YouTube. There's lots of older gamers my age and a little under, and one or two probably older than my age, but they don't game. Some game, but they're not as old as I am. So that was for that. And the other thing I wanted to show you was this wonderful card. There couldn't be a person with a more generous heart. That's so sweet, and thank you so much. That is from Michael, who was one of the interviewers that interviewed me for the Gamumentary. I think that's the name of it. Docugamery. I had it backwards. Anyway, and he says, thank you again for giving us your time. It was a pleasure getting to know you. Thought this would help you listen to music from on your couch. All the best, Mike. When they was here, I had said something about the cord on my headset where it plugs into my computer tower was too short, and I couldn't sit over on the couch and listen to my music while I'm reading and stuff or sewing or whatever. So he sent me an extension cord for my headset, and I thank you so much. Okay, and I have two pieces of mail. Let me see first whether they want me to show this or not. Oh, I hope so, because they got a beautiful colored picture in here. I don't see anywhere it says don't show it. Okay. This is the beautiful picture they colored. You know, these books, they're really made for older people, I think. Now, I have about 5 of them, and I never get a chance to color in them, but I love to. This looks like it's out of one of those kind of books. But isn't that beautiful? I love that tea set. I'd like to have it. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to put that back in there so I don't get it lost from the person it belongs to. And they say, see, this was sent January 30th. I don't get to my mailbox very often. Hi, Grandma Shirley. I thought you might like this cute little flower and teapot coloring that I colored for you. Thank you. My boyfriend Marcus showed me one of your videos, and I was so surprised when he told me about you. I fell in love with your videos instantly. I'm so glad I got to find someone who loves Skyrim as much as I do. Good. I wish we could play together. Have you ever played Elder Scrolls Online? I tried. I don't like it. There's too many people, and I can't tell a story because people run through me and disrupt me, and it just doesn't work. It's so fun to play. I love you. Also, can you please write back? I'm so excited for the Elder Scrolls 6 to come out. Hope you have a great day. Love, Zoe and Marcus. This is Zoe Moran from Minnesota. Well, thank you, Zoe and Marcus. And I keep saving all these letters that I get, and I do intend to answer some someday. But I'm busy, and I'm very dilatory about doing things I'm supposed to do. And this one has come from another country. Let me see if it says I can read it. It's actually sealed with a real seal. That's really cool. I'm keeping this envelope along with the letter. That envelope was inside the big envelope. Let me see. Oh, I can't read this one. It says, before I begin, I should probably ask if this card be read privately. But they said I could acknowledge it on here. Okay, so I'm not supposed to say the name. I recognize that name. Thank you. And they're from... I really don't know the postmark. Let me see. It says Royal Mail, so would that be from England? By airmail it says Par Avion. That sounds like France. So I don't know where it's from. I don't see anything else on the big envelope that says. And I don't think they mention it. I think he's told me before, and I forgot. You know who you are, because you probably recognize this envelope, and you recognize that seal. And I recognize your name. Okay, now this is the big one. Is a big one. And it's heavy, and I can hardly wait to get into it and show you what's in there. This is from Martina Turikova, and this is from Slovakia. Thank you very much, and I have been waiting and waiting to get this. I want to see if I can show you inside. Look. This is filled with all kinds of goodies with names on it that I can't pronounce. This is just like our corn puffs. Look at that name on there. I can't pronounce these. I'm going to lay this one aside because it's so big. Okay, here's some chips, like our potato chips. And this is pretzels, like our pretzels. And this is, I'm not sure what this is because I haven't ever bought anything that looks like this, and it looks good. It's got some, it almost looks like our corn puffs, but it's got some kind of seasoning on it that we don't have on ours. It looks good. It's got this, yeah, it's got the same name on it as these corn puffs, but this one's like it's seasoned differently. I'm gonna hardly wait to eat that. And this has some hard candies. Ooh. Cafola. It's a drink of some kind. I don't know if it's going to be like our colas, like a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi or something. But I'll go put that in the refrigerator in a little bit and get it cold, and then I'll drink it. Maybe I'll have it with my lunch. This is some little mint candies, but I bet they're hot flavored. They're vitamin C. But look at that little Pedro. They might have a little spicy taste to them. I would hope. I love that. And look at these candy bars. They look like kind of like our Twix. They're both different, so I guess they're different flavored. They have a different picture of a piece of fruit on the side, I think. That looks good because I love Twix. This is some kind of cracker, and it might be a sweet cracker. Does that look more like a cookie than a cracker? Ooh, these look good. These look like chocolate cookies with a vanilla icing in the center. I wish I could say all these names, but I can't. I'm not going to even try. Ooh, this looks good. Plums. Looks like it's got plum jelly in it. I'm going to have so much sweet stuff. This is menthol mints. Ooh, here's some more candy that looks like Twix almost, but it's named something different. It looks a little different. Ooh. This, ooh. I think this has a cherry filling in this chocolate. Oh, that looks so good. That might be the first one I taste. I love chocolate. I think this is chocolate too. I can't really see what that picture is, but it looks like chocolate. My hand is shaking. Jeez. I had breakfast. Ooh. This looks like a hard-shelled chocolate, sort of, but it doesn't show if it has some kind of filling in it. But it looks good. Here's another one of those Twix-like bars. Yummy and Malina. Here's 2 candy bars. I'm making a mess on my desk. What's this? Roomba. It's a candy and it's hard, but I bet it's chocolate. What is this? See, I don't know what any name or words on these things sort of represent in English, so I have no idea what this is, but it might be something like a cheese sauce to squeeze on crackers or something, maybe. I won't know until I open it. These look like little jelly beans, or maybe like our M&Ms or something. I don't know why there's the black numbers over everything. I don't know. Oh. Here's some more cracker-like cookies, like those Twix kind, and they're white on the top, and it looked like all around the edges they've been dipped in chocolate. Oh, that's different. Ooh, this one's a big package. This is a cookie with looks like a cherry filling and chocolate top. Ooh. This is a big old chocolate candy bar with peanuts in it and grapes, dried grape, like golden raisins. That looks good. Oh, so many candy bars in here. They're going to last me a lifetime. This candy bar has coconut in it. This candy bar, I'm not sure. It has coffee or ground coffee beans or something in it. That's coffee. Oh, looky here, what all's in here. Oh, how do you wait to read all that to you? This is another filled cookie. There's a little candy bar. I don't know what kind it is. I like that cute little girl picture on there. It looks old-fashioned. Here's another one of those Here's another one of those that's white on the top and the edges looks like it had been dipped in, dipped in chocolate, but it's going to be a different flavor than this one, evidently. And here's a candy bar, and it's banana flavored, or got bananas in it or something. I could actually tell that name meant banana. That wasn't too hard to tell, was it? This says deli. Ooh, it looks like a chocolate bar that's filled with mint. And this one, it says the name is Cocoa, but I think it's filled with coconut. And last but not least is a package of filled cookie sandwiches. Disco. Whoa. Okay. Now, let me see what this lady says. I hope she doesn't tell me I can't read this. She sends lots of pictures. Oh, she has very nice printing. Half printing, half writing. Let me look at the end and see if she tells me. Oh, she gives me the names, how to pronounce everything. Oh, thank you. I should have read this first. Oh, I'm not going to go back through all of it, but I'm going to read it later. Oh, just the very last paragraph she put on here about herself, she said not to read. All right. Dear Grandma Shirley. Well, then I won't read your name, I don't guess. But you know who you are. And I know who you are. I've been waiting for this box from you. And then she shows pronunciation of how to pronounce her name. Nice. I've been following you on YouTube since your first Skyrim series with Cadman. That's a lot of videos, too. Did I write it correctly? Almost. Close enough. Which I enjoyed immensely. Being a cat person myself, I like your playing style, your story making, and wandering around exploring the landscape. I wish I had the time and the good computer to play Skyrim too. This way I can only watch you. Skyrim is so absorbing, and the nature reminds me of Tolkien's Middle-earth. Tolkien is my favorite writer, and I also focus on his work in my academic literary research. Cool. I would be interested in knowing what you're doing. If you wanted to write me again, tell me. Besides that, I also like your soft, calming voice. It is very... Somebody says that my videos are like ASMR. Is that the letters correct? But I don't think so. I might have a soft voice, but that kind is like, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm just whispering. I can't stand looking at those videos because I would be straining all the time trying to hear what they're saying, and it's not enjoyable to me at all. So I hope mine's not like that. It's very good that you play and speak slower than most young YouTubers. I couldn't go rattling through a game like they do. Screaming and yelling and ranting and raving and cussing. So you are well understandable even to non-native English speakers. Good. I'm glad. I recommend your videos to my students as a good source to learn English. Thank you very much. Sometimes I get a comment from someone from another country, and they'll say, you're helping me to learn English. So that's nice that I'm accomplishing something besides just playing games. I'm not totally wasting my time. Unfortunately, since I finished my master's degree and started working, I do not have enough time to watch your other Skyrim series, though I sometimes watched some of your Grab Bag Friday videos. The only kind of your videos that I always watch now are your vlogs, like this. Alrighty. You are such a nice, positive, and funny lady. I am positive because I cannot stand to be around negative people. All that does is just bring you down and make you feel miserable like they are. So yeah, I'm a positive person. And funny, people are always telling me that I'm funny, like things that I say in the game when I'm playing, and I'm not intentionally being funny. It's just the way things come out of my head. I think I see things funny, and so it just comes out that way. I'm not exactly trying to be funny, but I'm glad I am. I'm glad you think I am. Let me see, where am I? Oh, where did I leave off? Positive and funny lady. Almost a fairy tale grandma. That's cool. Indeed, you remind me of the good fairy from Cinderella. Aww. Wow, this is a long one. I do not comment on your videos much. I did so only a couple of times, but I guess in those comments I mentioned most of what I've written now. But I remember your name. And you may remember my comment under one of your vlogs a few months ago in which I stated that I would like to send you something from my country. Yes, and I've been waiting for this. Some snacks to taste on your vlogs. I was hoping to send it before last Christmas, but only managed to find time to do so now. So here it is, a number of Slovakian sweets and salties. I provide the description of each on the next pages. I'm so glad that you did, and I'm going to read them as I look through the stuff again later. I'm not going to go through them now because I've already shown everything. I should have read this first. Sorry. But it's going to be interesting to me. I also enclose 3 postcards. What they depict is written on them. I would be happy if you sent me some postcards depicting the place where you live. I collect postcards. Oh, cool. I will look for some. Here is my address, and she gives me her address. And then she says, now something about me, and please don't read this part. Okay, I won't. And I will read this for myself later. So that's the end of all that. Okay, I hope you want me to show the pictures. You didn't say I couldn't. Well, this is... Oh my gosh, this one is a hologram. This is so cool. The land is 3-dimensional, raised up at me, and then the words over it is even farther out than that. Oh, I hope you can see this. Can you see on there that it's 3-dimensional? Everything is raised up higher and higher. Those words are raised up higher than that landscape. The mountains are higher than the green part. I don't think that really showed up on there. That is so cool. This is the map of Slovakia. I currently live in Okay. This is so cool. Thank you. Oh, look at this picture. This is the High Tatras, the highest mountains. Isn't that pretty? She sent me a picture of her, but if she didn't want me to read anything about her, and I didn't read her name because I was afraid she might not want me to, then I probably shouldn't show her a picture either. So I will just keep that for me. Thank you for sending it. Oh, goodness. Look at the statue on the corner of this building. She tells me a little about the construction. And then this one is all kinds of pictures of the same place, different areas in the same city. Very nice. The town where I live. And then she tells what each thing is. This is so nice, and I appreciate it so much. Sorry what happened just there, if that's in the recording. Sorry. I hadn't moved my mouse for a while. I thank you very much. And I was anxiously waiting to get to this box. So thank you all for all the things that you send me. Thank you, Mike, for my extension cord for my headset. I really appreciate that. And the mail that I got, and the other things I showed you that I didn't know if I'd shown yet or not. And the young lady that drew that catiment picture for me, please let me know in the comments your name again, because I can't see it on there, and the envelope that it came in is long gone, I'm afraid. Or else it's in my box with whatever letter you had in it. Okay, grandkids, that's it for today. I thought this was going to be short, but I don't think it is. But that's okay. It's for Sunday. You can watch it at your leisure. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye, grandkids.